Oh my God, the thumbnail is always a horror show. T-Vet, love for the week. You've got a good connection coming in this week. Two of Cups is possible commitment coming in. Maybe not this week, but near in this. It's on the horizon. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Magician, the ability to manifest it as well. This week, love should be moving forward. And Ukriti, general for the near future. Feeling prepared for your life to move forward, being guided by the divine, could take you on a trip to water, by water, or around water. Maybe sometime early next year. Six of Pentacles. Feeling like a work relationship is paying off or you're being better compensated. The Ten of Pentacles, a large sum of money finds its way to you. It looks like you have forward movement around your career, job, whatever it is you do all day. And also maybe taking a trip. Take Kira, should I look for another job or stay where I'm at? Should I look for another job? I think that you could throw it out there and look for another job. I wouldn't leave where you are until you have something else, but it doesn't hurt to look. 70% chance if you look, you'll find something better. Talia, general for tomorrow. Moving forward to greener pastures, no longer holding yourself back, and love looks good tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a pretty positive day. Lydia, any passion, surprise, or gift before Christmas for me? Success comes in around love that changes for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky. Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. As far as getting a physical gift, I don't see one yet, but it just may not be coming up yet. But I think you're going to have the opportunity for passionate surprises between now and Christmas. Lydia, will I have intimacy before Christmas? Yeah, you definitely will. Let's see. Yeah, you will. And you'll have plenty of opportunity before Christmas. Talia, how will things go when I leave my job soon? Oh, it went well for you, Kira? Excellent. Excellent. You know, I watched a video. This is interesting. It was Lucille Ball was talking about when she was married to Desi Arnaz. And she said, like, if you Google it, you may be able to find the video. She said, I married a loser. And it was, that sounds so harsh, right? But when she was saying, she's like, he always put himself in a situation where he was going to be the loser in every situation. She said, like, he was a good man. He was very talented, but he just always made himself to be the loser. And I don't know, sometimes I think about that too. I think about that video. I got to watch it again. Where she's like, I married a loser. In every situation he put himself in, he made sure that he was the loser. It was like to punish himself in some way. It was interesting, but good. I'm glad that you had a positive result. And you're very welcome. Thank God. That's one less thing we got to worry about. where was I? I was with Talia. How will things go when I leave my job soon? Overall, the world is at your feet, so that's positive. But it does show a little bit of regret here. But for the most part, the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups, things move forward in the way you want them to. You may just have moments where you either miss it or you feel bad about leaving or whatever. You know, it's crazy because sometimes you may hate a job so much, but then you may miss the people that you work with or something. A&P was a shitty job, but the stories that I could tell are hysterical because, you know, it's just funny stuff happens at a grocery store. So there may be mild regrets, but for the most part, I think that you're on your journey to do what it is that you want and more money comes to you. Plus you have the wish card, which is wishes come true. New me. Me and Quincy had a misunderstanding last month and didn't meet. Today he texted and apologized saying he misses me. What could I look forward to if we reconnect? Okay, let's see. If you reconnect, this relationship could have long-term potential. Hierophant could be long-term potential. Four of Wands, long-term potential. Seven of Cups, you'll have choices. It looks like he comes back treating you with a little bit more respect. Can't hurt to reconnect. Just see what it's all about. Stephanie, what did Joe think of my Instagram story? You thought it was interesting. Good karma and the Magician. Hangman in reverse. Things are moving forward. Stephanie, what did Joe think of the text from today? Good, interesting, curious, things change for the better quickly, and there's peace and compassion around the situation. Also, you could have long-term potential, Four of Wands. Four of Wands could be long-term potential. I don't know what you said to him, but whatever it was, he was pleased with it. Stephanie, how did Joe feel about me currently? Okay. Thinks that you're kind, caring, you have a big heart, you're funny, intelligent, intriguing, mysterious, attractive, and hard worker. April, for the rest of this week. Anyway, back to the story about Lucy. Why I was saying that is because sometimes, like, I'll think to myself, I don't want to be a loser. I don't want to be I don't want to put myself in situations like he did. I got to find that video. If I find it, I'll put it in the description box or I'll put it on my community page. And she sounded so angry when she said it. She was like, I married a loser. Meanwhile, I mean, he wasn't a loser. He was very talented. He was very successful. He just always came out on the losing end of things. Rest of this week, it looks like feeling peaceful. This is like peace, serenity, calm, feeling like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. The rest of the week looks pleasant. It doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary wonderful happens, but it looks like it's just a pleasant week. The end of the week, you have the Fool, which could be something spontaneous comes up or starting a new journey of some type. And the Cancer card, the Chariot, life moves forward as you step into your own strength. Ronnie, general for the week. Maybe feeling a little bit stuck in the mud here with the Hangman, but that changes pretty quickly. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through bullshit earns you respect. This could be a work thing. Six of Pentacles. More respect at work and also feeling like you could be getting better compensated. Moving on to greener pastures. It said you may be hearing from a Sagittarius. You also could be hearing from a Virgo. We're spending time with them. Page of Pentacles. Maybe working on a side business or something that you're doing to bring in money on the side. No longer waiting for your ship to come in, but taking control of it. And there could be long-term potential around the side business. That's good. Soleil for the rest of the week. Six of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more respected when it comes to work, moving forward to greener pastures. You got some good karma coming in around you. You also have some ambition around a side project, side business, something that's all your own. Strength, stepping into your own strength. Spending time thinking about whether or not you want to go back to school, learn a new area of study. If you decide to, it's positive and your career moves forward. Could be spending time with a water sign this week. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stephanie, why is T trying to talk to me again? What does he want? If you pulled your energy back, that's why he's coming forward. Thrill of the chase. This guy is addicted to drama. You know, months back, it was coming up that he didn't want drama, but something in him has shifted. Drama can be very addictive, and that's what he wants. So if you're not paying him any attention, that's why he's putting more effort in. If you start to give him attention, the drama is going to start. The more you ignore him, the more he's going to try to come forward. It's a very interesting dynamic. I would not give him too much attention, but I wouldn't ignore him completely. He likes to be the center of attention. He wants everyone's world to revolve around him. If you're not paying him attention, that's exactly why he is trying to get attention from you. And he's going to work pretty hard to get it if you don't give him anything. Rasta Empress. Can you tell me how KR of the Capricorn is feeling towards me after we ended our sexual connection? I don't think he feels like the connection's over. I think he feels like this is a break or that it's a pause, but I think that he's pretty certain that you two are going to end up hooking up again. He feels like he's in control and that he's got success around the situation. So he may be going along with whatever it is, you know, that you guys agreed to, but I don't think he thinks it's going to last. I think he thinks that you guys are going to end up hooking up again. What do my ancestors want to tell me at this time? I'm not a medium, so I can't channel your ancestors. I can give you spirit cards. Okay, what do the ancestors want me to know at this time? Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, positive resolution to a conflict. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Archangel Ariel, the Strength card. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. I think defend your beliefs and stand your ground. That's an important one. But she came on as Kira in the afternoon yesterday, right? And it was fine. Oh, but but I see it now. Huh. That's weird. I don't know what goes on with YouTube sometimes. Beautiful one, general for this week. Okay, general for this week. Life moves forward quickly. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Taurus comes in that may be of significance. Three of Pentacles could have a business relationship that is long-term, stable, and brings in lots of money. It also looks like you have an earth sign coming in aside from the Taurus, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life starts to move forward and there's long-term potential coming in. Seems like it's around a business opportunity or a business partnership. Let's see what happens with that. Four of Wands also, they could be two different things. The Three of Pentacles could be the business thing. The Four of Wands could be a love relationship that moves to the next level. Or somebody comes in that has long-term potential. Maybe that's the Taurus. Zara, how did you fix it? Because my brother's blocked and I don't know how to unblock him. I didn't block him, but I don't know how to unblock people that have been blocked. I know you tried to tell me once before, but I couldn't figure it out. Sarah, what's Paul feeling for me today? Thinks that you're spontaneous, that you don't hold yourself back, grounded, stable, down to earth, kind, caring, loyal, strong, sincere, humble, and honest. April, anything in love for the next 2 weeks? Success could come in around a new connection. Maybe a new connection comes in that's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person may be persistent, and there could be cause for celebration around this over the next 2 weeks. Lovely. How is Jay feeling today? He feels argumentative today. I don't know why, but the Wands isn't like, you know, the Swords is much worse when it comes to arguments. The Wands is like annoyed, argumentative, disagreeable. He feels like nothing is changing for him quickly. He feels like he's lost his motivation. Hermit's in reverse. I don't know. Today he just might not be himself. Oh, Kira did one for Zara. Okay. Lovely. General for the rest of the day. You may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. You may feel like you put a lot of effort into something and didn't see much of a payoff, and you may be leaving this in the past. Towards the end of the day, there may be a little bit of adventure that comes in, being guided by the divine, and you have a wish. Nine of Cups. Put it out into the universe. Lara, what is Elle thinking about towards me? Has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're very well prepared, thinks that that overall you're a good person, you're a loyal friend, you're very sincere, you're honest. They value your friendship. They think that you're grounded, stable, kind, and that you have a lot of potential for the future. Emin, update on M's feelings for me. This person thinks that, well, there's injustice around the situation. You may feel like you were treated unjustly. They don't see it that way. They think that they've treated you fine. Two of Cups is in reverse. I don't know if you've recently had a breakup with this person, and they've walked away. They may be involved with somebody else. Somebody else is here. If you guys have been disconnected, I don't think Hangman is here. I don't think you're going to be hearing from this person anytime soon. They may be focused right now on the third party and not paying much attention to what's going on with you. Yeah, there's a third party here that's involved. I don't think that they're thinking all that much about anything else but what's going on in their life. If you guys have been speaking, there could be trouble coming for the two of you because Two of Cups is in reverse. Three of Cups is there in reverse. There's trouble on the horizon. Otherwise, if you haven't been speaking, this person's just going through something right now with somebody else, and they're not really focused on what's happening with you. I don't, but like I said, I don't know where you guys are in the situation. Um, Yeah, because I don't know what live he got blocked on. I don't know if he said something stupid. He may have said something stupid trying to be funny, and somebody maybe thought he was being an asshole. Um, but it was a really long time ago, and one of his accounts, he can't. He's like, somebody blocked me, and I can't do anything, and I don't know how to unblock him. Sarah, advice on communication with him. What will make him want more from me? You can't make somebody want more from you. You can't. There's nothing that you can do. Um, trying to relationships build right mutually. If they're not building mutually, one person can't pull the line for the other person. You can't make communication happen if the other person isn't participating in the situation. There's nothing that you can do about that. My suggestion would be to broaden your horizons and look elsewhere, because it's like people sometimes are trying so hard to make something happen with one person, and it's not happening, and sometimes months and I've seen years go by, nothing ever changes, but meanwhile other opportunities are passing them by because they're so focused on this one person. He's not the only person in this world. If he's not giving you what you want, there's other opportunity out there. You can't make somebody communicate with you if they don't want to, and you can't make somebody spend time with you if they don't want to. There's nothing that you can do about that. I always suggest that people try to keep the relationship as balanced as possible, because when things go out of balance, that's when it's very hard to get it back in balance. Like, for example, if you buy somebody breakfast every morning and they never reciprocate, the energy of the relationship goes out of whack. It's one person is always buying the breakfast, the other person's always taking. Relationships don't work like that. And the same thing with communication. You can't make somebody communicate with you. If they don't want to talk to you or they don't have that desire, you can't make them. Like there's nothing that you can do. My suggestion would be to keep your options open for other people. See, I feel like we get caught in two places. It's either the person that's trying so desperately to force something that just isn't working, and that can not that it's like it's not the worst thing in the world, but there's other opportunities that you're not going to notice because you're so hyper focused on somebody who isn't, they're not involved. They're not being involved in the situation. Or there's the other extreme where the person wants to be chased and they don't want to put in any effort because they want the other person to always come to them. I think we got to find a happy medium somewhere. That's why I always try to bring it back to regular relationships with average people, like my best friend or my brother. I am not the one that is always calling my brother. Sometimes he reaches out to me, right? But I don't even think, well, who called last? I just, if I have something to say to him, I just reach out to him. No big deal. The same thing with doing things. Like if I see something, I don't know. One of my nephews, long story short, he's 5, collects Matchbox cars. If I come across one, I just pick it up for him. I don't always think about how many I bought for him or how often it was. I just do it, you know? Um, it's just like when it's the family or people that are in our everyday lives, we don't think about it. But when it's a certain person, sometimes we keep track of everything. So that I think builds resistance, but the opposite builds resistance too. Trying to force something that's not working doesn't help. You can't make you cannot make somebody love you. You can't make somebody want to be with you. You can manipulate them. You can put yourself where you know they're going to be. You can, show up where you know they hang out. That's all forms of manipulation, and it's not going to make the person's feelings change. So I would pull yourself away from the situation. That's would be my suggestion, because you're not getting out of it what you're putting into it, and you can't make somebody, like, that's not going to change. The only time that things change really is when someone disappears and the other person takes notice. That's a chance that you take when you disappear. But you have to really disappear. Like, you can't be like hiding in your room, holding your phone in your hand, waiting to hear from him. Like, see, I haven't reached out today. See, I haven't called you today. I haven't called you. Like, they can feel that energy. Whether they are conscious of it or not, they can feel it. It's like the woman that's like, I'm not going to have sex with you anymore, when you know that in 2 days from now, she's going to be having sex with him again. He knows that. You can say whatever you want to him, but he doesn't believe it. He's heard it before. He's got to feel it. So I would pull your energy back, and I would focus on other things at this point. Sepia, love. Can't find the purple hearts. Everything has gone screwy. If you did recently have an argument, right? And it's Tower moment happened like yesterday or the day before, that's moving into the past. Hangman is in reverse. Things should start to move forward, possibly when you get a new job. New job is on the horizon. Regret and negativity is moving into the past, and out of the clear blue sky, you've got success coming in, possibly a Capricorn coming in, with long-term potential with the Four of Wands. Maybe slow and steady wins the race when it comes to your love life, but you're not holding yourself back. And I think that you're going to be willing to explore new opportunities as they arrive. The Judgment card. Being at the right place at the right time may bring in an earth sign. Could be a Capricorn, but it also may be a Virgo or a Taurus. You have ambition coming in around your love life. Listen to your intuition. There's a water sign here as well. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Little adventure comes in possibly before the end of the month. Let's see what happens. Timing sucks. Kira, how will the Zoo Light dates go on Sunday with Daniel? How will the Zoo Lights date go? Well, it should go really well. You got a wish, justice, and a love interest. It moves forward. I don't know what that is. What is it, like a Christmas lights thing? It sounds like fun. Four of Wands, yeah. Four of Wands, long-term potential, being treated with respect. Your relationship moves forward. Ronnie, have a staff out on work compensation. Is she lying to get her phony with her phony ass? She's probably lying. Is she lying? She's lying. She's definitely, there may be something wrong with her, but I don't think it's at the degree that she's claiming. Wait a minute. What? I don't know what fake taxi is. Is that something that I should know? I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to Google it. That's for Liam Gallagher. I don't know what's fake taxi. Lara, is Elle gonna reach out soon? This person reaches out soon, but not as soon as you hope. You might have to, it may take a little bit of time. Coco, what is Kay thinking and feeling about us at the moment? All right, I don't know where you guys are in the relationship right now, but she may be thinking that rekindling and moving forward to a committed relationship that's very passionate out of the blue. I mean, if you guys are already in a relationship, then she's looking to deepen the relationship for things to move forward. If you're not in a relationship, she may be looking for one. Kira did one for cinnamon. I do the same thing with money. Yeah, I think, you know, this is, I learned this in yoga teacher training, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like I agree with it, sometimes I feel like I don't. What my teacher was saying is that your relationship with one thing is usually the same relationship that you have with everything. So if you, like she used the example of like doing things quickly. She's like, if you do things really quickly, like you brush your teeth really fast, you get dressed really fast, you're out the door really fast, you usually finish your work fast, you usually just do everything fast. And your relationship with money is usually similar to the relationships that you have with people and you know, other things too, like maybe fitness or the way you take care of your mental health or whatever. And I thought to myself, oh damn, I'm in trouble because i don't I don't know, like I sometimes I feel like I don't even have value on money. Like I don't even think like I don't have a concept, you know. Like sometimes I'll just buy something or I'll spend money on something that's like so unnecessary, and I don't, like I don't even think, I don't know. And then meanwhile, it's like I won't put 25 cents in a parking meter because I hate paying for parking. Like sometimes I'm like, I feel like I don't have any concept. But I think that also may be a Pisces thing. Pisces tend to not be that great with money. Sister, why did he do those things to sabotage and push me away? He's afraid. He's afraid. He feels stuck with the hangman, but you have a wish around the situation. And you guys could be starting a new journey together. So he may get over the fear and the anxiety. Sarah, if I pull away from Paul, how would he respond? See, you have to really pull away, though, not pull away with the intention of then he's going to come looking for you. Like, you really have to make a decision to get on with your life, and then things could move forward. But see, the way that I've experienced it, and it just happened to somebody recently, I don't remember who it was, but somebody in the chat said, that they got a text message from the first guy that they hadn't heard from in some time when they were out on a date with the second guy. I don't remember who it was, but that happens because your energy has disconnected from the person. So you can't, like, the idea can't be, I'm going to not talk to you for a week so that you reach out to me, because that's another form of trying to manipulate the situation. The idea has got to be, I'm moving forward with my life because I'm not getting from you what I want. And then at some point the energy shifts, and then and then usually you hear from that person. Now at that point, whether it makes a difference or not, then you got to see where you are at that point. In my life personally, when the people have come back, it was when I didn't want them back and I could care less. He may feel regret at some point if you walk away from him. Yeah, and he may, like, spend time thinking about what he did to cause it. But if he's not showing you the respect that you want, or giving you the relationship that you want or that you need, hanging around longer isn't going to cultivate it. It's not. If you stay, if you're trying to manipulate the situation to get what you want, you could have short-term success, but it's not going to be long-term success. And it's usually with a lot of heartache. Nobody wants to be ignored, and nobody wants to feel like they're the one doing all the work, or that you're having a relationship with a stuffed animal. Like, you want someone who's going to meet you halfway. So I would really think about whether you really want to be with this guy, because this is like, can things change? Yeah, things can always change, but do things usually change that much? Not usually. Usually what you get from somebody is that this is who he's showing you he is. This is the effort he puts in. This is how it's going to be. I know plenty of women that are in relationships with men that do nothing, that they are not they're physically present, but emotionally, they don't care. They're not alone. They're married. They got someone in the house. That's all they want. You think that they're happy, so they're happy that you think that they're happy. I would rather be alone. I don't want that. But some people do, so you got to make up your mind as to what you want. To me, a relationship like this is a lot of work, and it's very much a letdown. And putting more effort into it is going to continue to make you feel let down, because it's not going to putting more effort into something that's not working is not going to make it work any better. It's just going to continue to give you what you've already been getting. So think about it. If I could go back to my past, to when I was in situations like this, I would have gotten the fuck out a long time before I did. Because, I'm not the kind of person that could be in a phony relationship. Or, if like, I'm not the kind of person that's going to put up a shit storm on Facebook so that the whole world thinks I'm happy and I'm not. That's not for me. But I know a lot of people that live like that. And I read for them. And I'm like, there's better opportunities out there. Yeah, but I could be alone for 6 months. Okay, so? So you're alone for 6 months. But the guy that you're living with is like a fucking stuffed animal. It's like he's there, but you get nothing from him. So I don't. He doesn't. It doesn't look like he changes much. That's the best I can say. Cinnamon, why is Jamel been ignoring me? Did I do something wrong? See, I hate that. If you did something wrong, he should just tell you what you did, because, well, I mean, how does it help to just ignore somebody? And now you figure it out? Figure out what you did. I don't know what I did. Did I do something wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. No, I don't know. Is he normally moody? Because he's got the Ace of Swords up his ass. And things should go back to being okay, because You got the sun here. It's in reverse, but you know the sun is always positive. He just may be going through a moment. I don't think he did anything wrong. Did you ask him? I would ask him. You know, I got no patience for this. Like, why do you ignore somebody? Tell me what he did wrong. Like what? Go ahead, guess. But you know, I remember like being like that myself. Like, why? Well, why do we give somebody the cold shoulder? They're supposed to realize what they did. Just tell the person. A lot of times too, now the older that I get, the more I realize that when I'm mad at somebody, it's not usually because of what they did. It's because of an old wound inside me that was brought up. Like, I'm not mad at them because of whatever happened, because I don't think most of the time it was done intentionally. Like, I'm purposely going to do this because I know it's going to hurt your feelings. I think most of the time now, the older I get, I realize that it's bringing up an old wound inside me that I haven't resolved. But the ignoring each other, that doesn't help. How does that help anything? If you haven't asked him, I would ask him. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think he's just going through a moment. I think things are going to go back to normal between you and him. We got one here for Empress from Mel. Funny ass. Cece, will Em and I see or talk to each other while I'm in Pennsylvania? I think that you'll talk to each other. I'm not 100% sure if you're going to see each other, but I think that you'll at least talk. T. Yvette, any more information on the fire sign that's coming in? Fire sign is coming in for T. Yvette. Could be a Leo. They may be very persistent. It could be a soulmate connection. They treat you with a lot of respect, and you're going to be well prepared for it. That's not bad. I like Leo. They're fun. Kira, next 3 days. Next 3 days should be pretty good. The Queen of Cups is like a loving, caring energy, pleasant days. Star, you have a wish. The world is at your feet. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Next 3 days should be pretty good. Ram, can I trust Kenneth? Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I think so. Loso, is Reggie the person for me? Should we date? Okay. Is there a good connection between Reggie and Loso? Should we date? Looks like you guys have a nice connection. I would give it a chance. Why not? Cece. Will Brenda's candle be effective in my intention? Wait a minute. Will Brenda's candle be effective in my intention? General love for the week. I'm a little confused about this question. If they're two separate questions, is Brenda's candle going to be effective in your intention? Is it that there's an intention around love for this week? Is that what it is? I don't know what the candle and Brenda have to do with love. Or if these are two separate questions. I'm not convinced that that candle's doing anything. I don't know, but I don't know how the two questions relate to one another. General love of the week. This week looks like it's kind of slow. You may be a little anxious about love. You might feel like you don't have a lot of choices or like wish isn't coming true. And maybe a slow week this week. Yeah, that's the best I can say. It may not be too exciting. Kira, what can I expect from Daniel when he comes back? He comes back and it looks like he shows you a lot of respect. He puts in a lot of effort. Peace and tranquility comes in around the situation. A little bit of passion, heading towards all 10 cups being full. Looks good. Lara, should I invest in mine and Elle's connection or keep away? Okay. Should I invest in the connection with Elle? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should invest in this connection. 7 of Cups, keep your options open. So here, this generally speaking, if you find that you're upset more often than you are happy with this connection, then I would get out of it, because if something is creating misery of being upset, feeling sad, feeling unworthy, that all creates more of that. If you feel like your connection with him makes you feel like good, happy, excited, then I would say continue to pursue it. But if you find yourself upset and crying more often than feeling good about the situation, then get out of it, because nothing good usually comes from that. Like, follow the energy of the situation. April, when will I hear from Peter? The other cards. Could be sometime this week. I would say sometime, anytime from now to the beginning of the winter, which is the 21st. That's when you should hear from him by. Jay, how did Amy feel when she saw me this morning? She felt good when she saw you this morning. 2 of Cups. Like you guys are connected. Feels celebration. And she's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I always think that she's a Cancer, but I think you said she was a Pisces. She felt good today, for sure. April, what can I expect from Peter? I think communication comes in pretty soon, maybe within a week to 10 days. Listen to your intuition when you're dealing with him. He may want to do something out of the ordinary, maybe something a little bit spontaneous or adventurous before the end of December. TD, Aries energy towards me. Listen to your intuition. The energy is intuitive and creative. Page of Cups. Yeah, listen to your intuition. The timing around the situation doesn't seem like it's right now. Or that's what he may be feeling like. That timing isn't good. Judgment's in reverse. Empress, will I score this test? I'm telling you. I know that you're going to pass it. God damn it. Um, like, or are you going to take it in January? You're not going to take it in January now? Once you pass it, you're going to be so relieved, and I know you're going to pass it. It's just a matter of, like when it happens. Well, like at a 520 to 527, you're good. You're going to do it. I know you are. Haha. Two aces and the 6 of wands. You're going to do it. You're good. You're going to get what you need to get. Cade. What is Gabriel feeling about the situation since I texted him? Well, he feels good. Like things are moving forward and like a rekindled interest. Kiki, any timing when Zach will reach out? I hate the timing because I feel like the timing is never right. I feel like everything always takes much longer than it should. King of Spades. The spades could be before the end of the winter. I mean, the fall. Fall ends on the 21st. The king could be before the end of the year. Now, the King of Spades, that date, right, according to the philosophy, the playing cards philosophy, is January 1st. And it's the only date that you can be a King of Spades. Why? I don't know. Like, why is only January 1st the King of Spades? There is no other date. And then, like, the Queen of Clubs, there's, like, many dates. I don't know why. But, so I'm going to say you should hear from him between now and January 1st. Kiki, how is my health doing today? It's like snowing, raining here, so I wasn't able to go out for my run today, which really pisses me off. If it wasn't for Avery, I would go out in this, but I'm not going to take her out in it. It pisses me off. So now I got to get all my steps done by walking through this very small house. That's all right. I'll get them done. I have to get them done every day, 15,000 steps. Your health looks like you're well prepared to take charge. You're treating yourself with more respect. Long-term potential. It looks much better today than it has in the past couple of days. I don't know. Are you feeling better? Vartika, general messages. Okay, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, or putting money aside for something. Two of Cups, if you're not in a relationship, you could have one on the horizon with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you are in a relationship, there's good karma around it, things move forward. Good karma comes into your life, regret and negativity moves into the past. Nine of Cups, put a wish out into the universe, you just might get it. Six of Cups, somebody from your past returns. We got some nice stuff happening before the end of the year. Cece, how does SA feel about me and our romantic potential? There's potential here. You got the Lover's card. Could be a soulmate connection that's relatively stable. Thinks that you're intelligent, adventurous, kind-hearted, attractive, intuitive. I think that there's potential here. Kelsey, will my surgery happen before the end of January? Okay, let's see. Will my surgery happen before the end of January. I'm not convinced it happens before the end of January. I'm not convinced at this point. I think it's going to happen. It just may not be that soon. Kira, general for the rest of December. We're supposed to get like 2 feet of snow here on Wednesday. That's what the Weather Channel is saying. I don't know. I hate snow. I mean, I have class Thursday night, and I have to go help my nephew with something Thursday morning. Although I don't know if that'll get canceled if it snows. Snows like that, 2 feet. Okay, for the rest of December, it feels like you got luck on your side. Feels like money comes in. Feels like feeling stable around money. Feeling stable around love. Feeling like the world is at your feet and you have cause for celebration. Looks good. Kira, what's going on this weekend? Oh, this weekend looks nice. Things change for the better quickly. Four of Wands. This could be something nice happening around your home. Redecorating your home, entertaining at home, hanging out at home. Seven of Pentacles. Feeling like the hard work you've invested in something is finally starting to pay off. The Moon, your intuition is spot on. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Could be going out too. Cause for celebration. I don't know if there's a party or something. Some kind of a get-together this weekend that may be fun. April. What's on the horizon for me in the near future? Listen to your intuition. You may be spending a lot of time and effort in cultivating a side business that pays off. Also, changing homes, upgrading homes, relocating, something like that comes in the near future. Or investing time in that kind of a thing. You've got a nice thing happening around money, but Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The effort that you've put into something like a side business is starting to pay off. Kira, will I get my BBL surgery next year and when? I think you will. When? Possibly. Well, the hearts could be the spring. I would say sometime between the spring and the month of August. Jay. Amy will look at me and then she walks away from me very quickly. It gives me no time to react. Why does she do this? Because she wants you to chase her. That's what she wants. She wants you to chase her. Yeah. See, she feels like she's giving you the signals, or like she's putting it out there. And, like, I've seen people put it out there, you know, like where like it's in your face. But to her, she feels like she's like giving you a signal. She wants you to chase her. That's what she wants. Kiki, will me and Zach hang out? And if so, how will it go? I hate snow. I think that you do hang out at some point and it goes pretty well. Your relationship can strengthen and the interest may rekindle. See, even if I don't have to go out in the snow, right? Then I worry about the people in my life that have to. So I just feel like when it doesn't snow, I'm much happier. When meanwhile, I don't know anyone that's petrified like I am. Like I'm petrified. I hate driving in the snow. I hate it. I have snow tires on my car and everything, and I still do whatever I can to avoid it. But I have to go tomorrow morning to have the tires looked at. Before I went to Florida, the tire pressure light came on, so I went to have it looked at, and they said, "Oh, you just need air." So they put air in, and then of course I had to go back the next day so they could reset the light because they didn't reset it. But now here it is a month later, and the tire pressure light came on again. Now it came on last Thursday, but I haven't really used the car that much. The tires look okay to me, but what the hell do I know? But I want them to put the car on the lift, and I want them to look at the tires to see if there's a nail in one of the tires, because it shouldn't be losing air like that. The guy says to me when I called this morning, he's like, make sure you get here early tomorrow because they're talking about that S word. And I'm like, I don't even start. I guess everyone's going to go there and get snow tires tomorrow. April, what does Z the Aries feel about me? She's my colleague and will be my boss soon, but she'll leave for maternity leave next year and gave me a hint about me taking over her position. What's the possibility? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I got a 70% chance that she does give it to you to take over, at least until she comes back, or that's what her intentions are. Let's see what happens. If she comes back, who the hell knows? It looks like things are moving forward for you. She thinks that you're capable and that she's the one that, like, she would be pushing to give it to you. Yeah. Kira, will I end up going to Daniel's family game night this weekend? Oh, maybe that's the Three of Cups that I saw before. And how will it go? I'm shocked. Me too. Me too. And everything is usually like twice as awkward for me, I feel. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, social anxiety. Like, I thought that maybe I had some kind of, when I was a kid, they did, like, I'm sure that people were autistic, but they didn't know. Like, I don't think that we heard about autism really until, like, Rain Man, that movie came out. So I took a test because I thought, oh, maybe I have something. Because socially, I just have such a hard time. I feel awkward unless I feel very, like, at yoga, I'm comfortable because, like, I know everyone. But when I was a student, like, I would go in there, take the class, and leave. I never hung out and made friends with anybody. Like, that's just how I'm not friendly. So I took one of the tests, but no, I didn't. I don't have it. I thought maybe there's something like mentally with me because I just feel like such a social anxiety, especially if I have to go someplace by myself. I don't know why. I don't know what if it. I don't know if that's a personality type because it took one of those tests too. Like, what kind of personality do you have? But it's horrible. It's like, like paralyzing to be like that. And I wouldn't wish that on anyone because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's terrible. I totally understand where you're coming from. Like, I feel like I might do something that embarrasses myself, or maybe I'll spill something, or I'll say something stupid, or, I don't know. Or maybe people don't understand my personality. I don't know, all these things run through my head. And then it's like, I'd rather just stay home by myself and not have to go through that. It does look like you're going to go at some point. If it's not this weekend, I think it is this weekend because you had the Three of Cups before. And it looks like you do fine. You have the Ten of Cups here, which would be good. And you also have some good karma coming in around the situation, strength around the situation. I mean, you may feel awkward, but I don't think anyone's going to know it, that's nice. I don't know. I don't know why some people are like that, but that social crap is it's awful. And then other people walk in like they own the place. And I wish I could be like that, but I'm just not. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. There's issues. I'm on the board now. I don't know how that happened because I don't normally do things like this. Somehow I managed to get on the board at the association. We have a meeting tomorrow night, but it's on like phone. It's a phone meeting. So I wanted to respond back, but anyway. Helena, will my best friend Angelina be successful in her career? She's asking. Okay, let's see. Will Angelina be successful with her career? Oh, yeah, she's going to be very successful. Yep, she'll be very successful. She's also going to have a lot of choices and opportunities in this career, and she'll be able to call the shots at some point. Does it snow in England? I didn't think that England got a lot of snow. Maybe, what the hell do I know, though? Um, Jocelyn, do I have an infection? Okay. If you think you have an infection, I would go see a doctor, but let's see. I'm going to just ask it as a yes or no question. No, I don't think you have an infection. But I would go see a doctor. If you think that there's something that's um, that could be, I would go. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Sepia General. General, you got a wish. First thing that comes up around you, put it out into the universe. Two of Cups. Committed relationship is on the horizon that may be divinely guided. You have an air sign around you that may be of significance. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be a Libra. Got a Libra here. You got good karma coming back for you for the hard work that you've put into something. I don't know what. Maybe something business related. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Seven of Pentacles, feeling like the hard work you've put into something is finally starting to pay off. Eight of Cups, walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Five of Cups in reverse, letting go of negativity and pessimism and moving forward. I told you guys about the time my brother was throwing snowballs at my grandmother, and he thought it was so funny. And then she turned around and threw one at him, thinking they were playing. She hit him in the face, and he started to cry. And then she felt really bad. Gabby, any new job offers soon or promo career in general? Okay. Perseverance takes you to the next level in your career. You got the Ten of Pentacles here, which means that you should have a large sum of money heading towards you. So if it's not, I mean, it could be a sign-on bonus. It could be that you're working someplace per diem, making extra money. It also can be like maybe a holiday bonus or end of the year bonus, the company that you work for now. There are job opportunities coming in towards the end of the year into the beginning of next year. Ambition and perseverance takes your career to the next level. I was given more responsibilities, but no pay raise or hired on. I did ask about the stat and was told not yet, but give us time. I think you're going to get more out of them. Yeah. Don't let it, like, give them more time, but don't give them too much more time. And I would keep your options open. Something with more money is being presented to you. Now, whether it's at this company or whether it's someplace else, I don't know. But there's more opportunity coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, for sure. And the Ten of Pentacles is more money. There's no doubt. Hang on one second. Loso, how will R react when I tell him about my condition? Will he not want to move forward with me? Okay, let's see. He may be taken back. He may be spending a lot of time thinking about it, but I don't think it prevents him from moving forward with you. Lydia, this is for the email question. This is for the email question, if I have. Oh, did you email one? Or you're going to email one later? Or, yeah, you could always email me. April, I'm going to ask for a raise from my boss this week. How will it go? It goes well. Yeah, it does. It goes well. Two of Cups would be, it goes well. Gabby, personal, general. What am I not seeing? Weak points. you're not seeing anything. I mean, you have good luck around you. You have the Lover's card here, which is like you guys have a good relationship. I think that you may sometimes be a little bit impatient with yourself. Like you may feel like you want things to move forward faster than it's actually happening. But you're on the right path and you're always making good decisions, and you do put a lot of effort into like personal growth. You know what I mean? And taking care of yourself rather than looking for outer things to satisfy what's going on the inside. So I think you're on the right path. If anything, I think that you may be a little too hard on yourself. Too maybe a little bit too much of an overachiever. You got here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which means things are moving forward. You're doing, I don't think it's anything that you're not seeing. I think if anything, you got to give yourself a little bit of a break, maybe a little bit more of a break. Because you're working on yourself, you're working on your career, you're working on your relationship, you just moved. You have a lot of positive things that have happened in a short period of time in the middle of a pandemic where everybody's kind of gotten stuck, you know, for circumstances that are beyond our control. So I think you're doing fine. I don't think that there's anything else that you could really do at this point. I mean, I would continue to explore your options when it comes to career, only because I do think that they take a little bit of advantage of you, and you have money and opportunity coming in, so why not explore that? But I already think you are. So, Kira, general. Oh, stepping into your own personal strength. Feeling a little bit more respected at work. Things look pretty good. You got good karma coming in. Intuition is heightened. Hangman is in reverse, so life starts to move forward. Sun's coming out. You may even have a new job opportunity. Kira, how does Sandra, my new supervisor, feel about me? Got a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're grounded, stable, intuitive, kind, caring, a hard worker with a lot of potential, and that you're perseverant. You may do well with her as a supervisor. April, general around me purchasing a place and when. You may be concerned about money when it comes to buying a place, but I think that the money comes to you. You got good luck and the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody may give you the money, loan you the money. Something may happen. I think you are going to get your own place. Probably in June. Now, it could be that you find the place before June, but you don't close until June. The hearts would be the spring. So it could be something like you find the place March 31st, but you don't move in until June, or, you know, the whole process doesn't happen until June. But I think it happens this year, the first half of this year. I think Avery stopped crying. We'll give it a few more minutes. If I hear her cry again, then we'll close them. April, about new love interest coming in. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you do not want children. Fire sign comes in. Could be a Sagittarius, somebody who has got a love of adventure. They're a little bit spontaneous. They have money, and they're legit. They're interested in a committed relationship. When you meet them, you feel like the world is at your feet. Listen to your intuition. They have long-term potential. This fire sign, I think, is a Sagittarius. You know, it's like, Gabby, with these companies, I feel like they're all the same. The company that I worked for years ago, like, my brother was going to quit and get another job. Like, he got hired at someplace else. He used to work with us, and before he was going to go, the CFO, who really loved him, wanted him to stay and wanted his ideas on how to like redo the accounting department, and he had great ideas. Like he wanted, like we had like South American accounts, and we had a woman who was Puerto Rican who was doing accounts payable. Now she was paying the bills. Meanwhile, she was fluent in English and fluent in Spanish, and my brother wanted her to take over the South American accounts because she could speak Spanish. And take her out of payables, give the payables to somebody else. Because she was also very educated. She had a lot behind her. She was capable of more than just doing payables. Then he wanted to give me some other kind of work. I was doing the billing, but the billing, like my job, like if they hired me, if it was like 8 hours, like I could get it done in 3 hours. Like give me stuff. Like I don't want to sit here bored. Give me stuff. He wanted me to do other stuff. I mean, it just, everything he said was made a lot of sense. And they listened to him and they let him quit. And nothing changed. The woman that spoke Spanish continued doing the payables. I continued doing the billing. I mean, nothing changed. I don't understand. It's like sometimes I feel like when they have all these meetings and discuss all these different things that we're going to change and that we're going to do, but yet nothing ever changes. Now, at another point, we started having meetings with like first of all, there was like 40 people that worked in the company, and there was like 8 vice presidents. Like, what are you the vice president of? I mean, like, how many vice presidents? And like, I would talk to like other vice presidents. Oh, I'd like to do this, or I'd like to learn more of this, that, and next thing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And nothing ever happened. Sometimes I feel like you're better off, like, and that's what would happen. It's like you would just get demotivated after a while, and you're like, okay, so fuck it. So it'll take me 3 hours to do the billing, and then, I'll just go on eBay and Amazon and Facebook for the rest of the time. You get demotivated. I feel like a lot of these companies are all the same. Like it's like you come up with all these ideas, nobody wants to follow through with them. It's like everyone's like, yeah, 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 and then nothing ever happens. Like, why didn't we redo the accounting department? It made sense. They should have redone, and they should have kept him, and they should have made him the manager, but we had a manager who was older, and she didn't, well, they made her the manager afterwards. They wound up having to demote her because she wanted to be the manager, but she didn't want to do managerial stuff. So I feel like, I don't know, everything is like a lot of hot air. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then nobody does anything. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. I lost my spot here. Oh, there we go. April. Uh, when is he coming in? Okay, let's see. Could be within the next, well, I'm going to say 9 to 11 weeks. Emily, love reading on who's coming towards me in love soon. Perseverance pushes your love life forward quickly. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Looks like the world is at your feet. You got some good luck coming in around love. Could be with, you got a Cancer coming in. You also have a Taurus coming in. Kira, more on the new job opportunity. Strength and justice and respect. So I don't know if, being that you have a new supervisor, if she can promote you or she gives you something else, but it's like Six of Pentacles is a work relationship where you're feeling like, I'm getting more respect, I'm earning more money, or I'm being well compensated, stepping into your own strength, and good karma comes. Success comes in around a new job or a new job opportunity. Let's see what happens. Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Balance comes in around a working relationship with long-term potential that brings in money and stability. I wonder if this new lady's got something to do with it. You also have a side business that's going to be profitable too. So that may be, it may be two different things. It could be a new job, and then it also could be that a side business takes off, or you're putting more effort into that. And it could happen soon, like maybe within the next 6 weeks. Kira, what will Daniel's mother think of me when we meet? She's going to have a lot of respect for you. She's going to think that you're very successful. She's going to think you're creative, attractive, kind, intelligent, well-balanced, hardworking, and grounded. She's going to like you. Sepia, can you tell me more about the Two of Cups relationship? Cause for celebration comes when you walk away from something that no longer serves you, brings in a new beginning, possibly with a very ambitious, it could be a fire sign. You have a Sagittarius here too. And you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Water sign, Sagittarius. And, damn. Well, okay, it could be strength and karma comes back to your love life, or it also could be that you have a Libra and a Leo coming in as well. It's your decision who you end up with. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Moving forward, you're taking control and calling the shots. You're not going to settle for less than you deserve or less than you want. You're not putting in all the effort. Otherwise, you're not going to get involved. This person is going to have to meet you halfway. Otherwise, you're going to not even bother with this person. It could be new energy. Who knows? Maybe it's somebody you haven't met before. Maybe it's this Leo. I don't think we've seen a Leo around you, right? Maybe that's who it is. You're going to have choices, Seven of Cups, that's for sure. Now, one person may be a little bit more forthcoming, and then you may be like, okay, this person's legit, so I'm going to move forward with this person. I'm not waiting around for people that aren't calling me back. Like, you might make that decision, and then your life moves forward in a different direction. But either way, there's several different people coming in. Water sign, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah, it's a lot of people. And there may be somebody who is like ready, willing, and able, and you may be like, fuck it, I'm not waiting around for anyone else. I'm gonna give this an opportunity. Let's see where it goes. Kira. Major blessings happening in 2021. Baby, ring, school, money, successful business. Okay. School comes up first. And a new journey. Now, a new journey can just be just about anything. The major things that come up right now is school, career, and new business. Everything else is not showing right now as far as like rings or babies or anything like that. It just may not be, it might be like later on in 2021. It might not happen right away. School comes up, school, career, and new business come up highest around you in 2021. TD, love. Moving forward to greener pastures. Moving forward, listening to your intuition. You could get an offer that you would be hard to refuse from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. No longer holding yourself back. I think that you want a relationship, and I think that there's a water sign coming in that's going to give it to you. I don't know where you are right now in your love life, but you have cause for celebration coming in. When you listen to your intuition, your love life moves forward onto greener pastures. A curious rabbit, general love. You may be feeling like you have a long road ahead of you, or like you've gotten nowhere fast. But I don't know. If you're in a relationship right now, you may feel like it's a little bit less than what you want, or you're not getting out of it what you used to. Moving forward, there's an ambitious water sign coming in. If you're thinking about changing relationships, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now, if you're in a relationship and you're like, I'm going to just stay in this relationship and see if things get better, you just may need to have some patience with your current partner with the Temperance card. Three of Wands in reverse, no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your love life should move forward, and you have the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. But you may be coming to a crossroads with whether or not you want to stay in a current relationship, if you want to leave it, or if you want to explore other options. That's going to be your choice to make. Either way, your love life is moving forward. Elizabeth, love and career next 3 weeks. Okay, when it comes to career, you may be feeling a little bit stuck with the Hanged Man. It may just be that opportunities aren't coming in because between COVID and the end of the year, they just may not be presenting themselves. But you're going to get either the Nine of Pentacles is money is flowing to you. New opportunities are coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. It just may be a little bit slower than you had hoped. Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Perseverance takes you to a place in your career where you're earning more money and more respect. When it comes to love, you got a couple of people here. Love life moves forward slow and steady with possibly a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have the Magician here, so you can manifest somebody else if you're not satisfied with the options that you have, but there's several different people here. Plus, you have the Star card, which is a wish. And when it comes to love, you may be spending time with an Aries moving forward. Got an Aries here. And you may have a new love interest. One of these people here may be new. Star card can also be an Aquarius enters. The Knight of Cups could be a brand new interest that you haven't met yet. Sepia. I don't see Sepia's question yet. Ayana, if I tell Walter how I feel, how would he feel? If I tell Walter how I feel, how will he feel? He may be a little bit taken back. It could make him a little bit anxious. And the Fool and the Moon are both in reverse, which means something could get exposed that you guys have to deal with. Now, it could be you telling him your feelings, but there could be more to come. It may not be, if you express your feelings, there may be like a whole unraveling, like things may start to unravel, or there may be different layers that you guys have to go through. I think that initially he's a little bit overwhelmed. Yeah, I can't see Sepia's, I see the super chat, but I don't see the question. Why is that happening? I gotta know what fake taxi is. Let me Google it. God help me. Oh, it's porn. It's porn. What my opinion is on porn? I don't have an opinion. If you enjoy it, then have a good time. If you enjoy watching porn, that's your business. I mean, but what a name. Like, who would know it was porn? Oh, God. Cake. What about Sepia? Why can't we see her? What the heck is going on here? I mean, $700, that's a whole lot of porn. I mean, really? I mean, it's all pretty much the same thing, no? I don't know. Oh, God. There, I see Sepia, career. Okay, when it comes to your career, you may feel angry or frustrated, but you have the Eight of Wands, so things should change for the better quickly, and the world should be at your feet moving forward. Maybe even before the end of the year. Hangman's in reverse. Put a wish out into the universe. You just may get what you want. Two of Wands. You're prepared. You're ready to move forward. A new opportunity. You have at least 2 new opportunities coming in either around the end of the year or the beginning of next year, or you could change jobs, and it may be your choice which one you take. But I think that something happens fast, and once one thing in your life changes, I think a lot of things are going to start to change. Like changing the energy of one thing seems to make everything else kind of fall in line. Cake, what is the Aquarius hurt about when it comes to May? Maybe feeling a little bit disrespected by you, or like things didn't change for the better quickly. The Aquarius shows up in the reading. Feels like stuck, feels neglected possibly, and a little bit regretful. I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but they look like they're a little bit hurting. She's been charging porn. It reminds me of, there was a phone tap once. My friend and I used to crack up. It was an old lady. Like she was like in her 80s, and they called and said that she was calling the sex line or something, and she was getting upset, and she was like, "You're upsetting me. I'm 80 years old. You're upsetting me, and I can't afford to get upset." Somebody pranked their grandmother. One of those phone tap things. It was hysterical. You're upsetting me. Those phone tap things they're so funny. Do you know what porn is? Oh my God. My grandmother's crazy. She used to phone tap the solicitors, but they would call her, and she would like say crazy things to them. Oh God. Oh my God. All right, let me see. Let me go to the top here. Hola, hola. My name is Daniela. Career 2021. I'm unemployed. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. You've got money coming towards you. You're going to get a job early part of 2020, with part of 2021. Slow and steady wins the race. It may not be something that you're thrilled with. I don't think you stay there forever because you have the Six of Swords, which means you're moving on to greener pastures. Now, it also could mean that you get a job that's better than the job that you had last. But I don't know. It feels like this is a stepping stone to something else. Nine of Wands is in reverse. You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but you get something early 2021, and then you move on to greener pastures. It's a stepping stone to something else, but at least you'll get something. Cinnamon, should I invest in something with Jamel? Yeah, I would give it a chance. Yeah, I would. Vicky, what's going on in ours relationship currently? Oh, it looks like it's okay. It's stable. Yeah, it looks okay. It's like there's stability around it. There's money around it. Feeling relief around it. Love, money, abundance, fertility around it. Starting a new journey. It's okay right now. Mihak, general for my husband, Sagittarius. For the rest of December into January. He's being guided by the divine, and he's got happiness coming out around a job opportunity between now and the end of January. A new job opportunity, or more, it could be a promotion. Whatever it is, there's more money coming in. Merjan, what are Zebby's feelings for me? Thinks that you're intuitive, kind, caring, loyal, sincere, honest, humble, hardworking, intelligent, and happy. Yeah, I don't know why we think of the worst case scenarios. I don't know what that is. One of my friends was saying she read an article about, I guess it comes from childhood. That's where everything seems to come from. She said that, all right, there's a tree, right? And then one kid wants to climb the tree. And then another child wants to climb the tree. One set of parents lets their kid climb the tree. The other set of parents tells the kid, no, it's dangerous, you could get hurt. She said that the article said that the parents that are more protective, that are saying, you could get hurt by climbing the tree, kind of sets the kid up to believe that the world is a scary place and that they have to be afraid of things. The kid whose parents allows them to climb the tree sees the world as the kind of place where there's adventure and abundance and opportunity. So I wonder, my mother was more of like, you better not climb the tree. Like, I'm not taking you to the hospital, that kind of thing. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with that. I don't know. I mean, worst case scenarios, always. I don't know why that is, but it's a horrible way to live. And I totally understand, because that's where my head goes. And I wish I wasn't like that. You're fighting to get out and get a tan. Oh, I didn't think that there was much snow there. I thought it was more rain. I can live with rain. I'm okay with rain. I don't like snow. Sonia, will my academic file be accepted? The English department and A2 University, they're opening the registration tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Will my academic file be accepted? All right, I'll be right with you, buddy. Yeah, I think it will be accepted. All right, can we cut the super chats because this guy's got to go out, and I'll do the moderators, and then I'll be back on tonight between 9:30 and 10:30. Universe, what will be the outcome of my relationship with KC? If you're not in a committed relationship, there's opportunity for this to become a committed relationship with long-term potential. Dylan, I'll be right with you. Zara, what can I expect in my love life from now until the near future? Oh, I was in Vancouver once. On my way back from Alaska. Between now and the end of the year or the near future, you should be hearing from the Aquarius. You have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There may even be a Sagittarius that turns up. Just be careful. Just watch out that you don't get caught in a third-party situation. If you end up in a third-party situation, but you're a willing participant, that's not my business. Do what you like. I don't like when people get blindsided. You know, like you're dating someone for 2 months and all of a sudden you find out that they're married. But it looks like you have opportunity coming in. Zara, what are the Aquarius' next moves towards me from now until the near future? We're still on lockdown. See, I feel almost like lockdown works to his advantage because he makes a lot of promises knowing he can't do them because you're on lockdown. I feel like you're going to hear from him and he may make some promises. Let's see what happens if he puts the money where his mouth is once lockdown gets lifted. Mel, general between Dora, the Sag, and I. This one is this is the evil twin, right? Well, you know, I think that she's very envious of the relationship that you have with her sister. If she hasn't expressed it at some point, she might. I don't even know if she's a big enough person right now to admit that. You got cause for celebration at some point with her. So at some point, she may mature and grow up, and she may pursue a relationship with you if you allow it. Four of Wands, long-term potential. Happiness could come out around the two of you, but it's going to take a whole lot of time. I think she's a little jealous of the relationship that you have with her sister, but it's her fault because, I don't know, what did she do? She sided with somebody else, or she was, I don't know. She comes up to me when I read them as the good twin versus the evil twin. All right, I'll be right with you, baby. Mel, general. Got a nice thing happening around money. You got strength coming in around either a side business, side career, or it could, I guess it could be your current career, but it looks more like a side business. You got a wish, put it out into the universe. Four of Cups, there could be an offer in front of you that hasn't been presented yet or that you haven't seen. And then you have the Seven of Cups. There's going to be options. So if you've been pursuing a side business, there may be options around money or funding for the business, but it hasn't come in yet. It will. You'll have options. You just maybe haven't gotten there yet. Sepia, Ramel, and me. That relationship, you have a wish around, and it can strengthen at some point if it hasn't yet. A little bit of stability comes in before the end of the year. You guys could be doing something out of the blue, a little bit adventurous at some point, but you're going to have choices. He's not going to be the only guy around you. There's going to be somebody else or other options. Why is he still holding back? Well, see, there's long-term potential around. There's no doubt about that, but he's not putting in much effort. Empress is in reverse. You may not be getting anything from him right now. He may be with the double-edged sword. He may be feeling a little bit defeated by everything that's gone on in his life, but that should change. I mean, you got the love connection, and you have cause for celebration coming in. He just might not be ready to put, he may be like, really pissy about love and just feeling like he's not putting in any effort. And you're paying the price for it because he's being like a brat. Merjan, you're in Germany. Am I saying your name wrong? Should that be Merjan? Because the J, my sister-in-law's name is Sonia, but it's got a J. And then I had, she wasn't German though. She was Croatian, I think. Her name was Yella, but it was spelled with a J. So I'm wondering if it should be Merjan, and I'm just saying it wrong, which would be usual for me. Oh, you're Turkish. Okay, so I'm saying it right, Merjan? All right, did I finish? I think it's so interesting when people have like, you know, they come from somewhere else and then they, you know, like I just think it's interesting. Kira, what was it? I'll go back up and find it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I will find it. Oh, there it is. Daniel and I. My foot's falling asleep. Two of Cups. Nice connection with a new beginning. Money around this situation looks like it's pretty good. I don't know. He may have some money or he may be willing to spend money. He doesn't hold himself back. It looks like things are pretty stable. It looks like you fit in pretty well with his family. And it looks like he's prepared. So things look good. Like he comes off like he's ready for a relationship to move forward. Whereas like say with some of the other guys like Ramel, he comes off like he's still pissed off at the world. And then, you know, it's like sometimes it's like you're not pissed off at me, but I get the effects of it because somebody else pissed you off 6 months ago. And you know, I don't like to give people many excuses. You know, like, well, he's still hurt or he's not ready because I don't like that shit doesn't fly with me anymore. When I was younger, it did, but now not so much. So when it comes up like that, I'm like, well, I got to give it a little bit of, I got to give him a little bit because that's what, oh, why is my side business slowed down? Okay. Like sometimes people really do get stuck. And I guess I can kind of understand it because I had that friend who didn't date anyone for like 12 years. I'm not saying that's going to happen to him, but it happens to people where sometimes they get so wounded that they just need a little bit of a break. Why does my side business slow down? It was gaining momentum, but not anymore. And it's going to come back. 10 of Pentacles comes back. Emperor, you should be taking control, putting more effort into that, and it pays off. Starting a new journey, things change for the better quickly. I think that's just how it is with business, especially with new business. You know, it's like you could get really busy for a while and then all of a sudden nothing, and then it takes off again. From what they say, I remember yoga teacher training, there was an aspect of it like about the yoga business, and he was saying 5 years. It takes 5 years to really establish it. So that's a long time, but I feel like as long as you got money coming in somewhere else, so what? Slow and steady, that's okay. You're still doing it. There's still going to be momentum. You're still going to get to where you got to go, and you don't have to worry about you not having any money. So I think you're on the right track with it. All right, let me go. I got to take him out for a walk, and then I'll be back on tonight between 9:30 and 10:30, something like that. I will see you guys later. Thank you all. Have a nice afternoon. Why do I always do that? Stupid. like the Magic Garden. Remember? They used to wave. I'll be back tonight. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.